dhaoibh agus fáilte rós. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Today we're playing a game that I know absolutely nothing about. Elysium. Now, I'm sure quite a lot of you have heard about the game. I certainly have. But I haven't an fucking idea at all about the story, about what takes place, about what ever. So I have heard that it's very good. I have heard that it can be very funny, can be very sad. I'm looking forward to it. Recommended it by a few friends, so I think the best thing we can do is just hop right into it and see what we get. Oh, okay. There are like characters. I don't know. I'm going to assume making your own character is probably something you do if you've already played the game before. Let's just see what brings. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with one of the pre-mades because I have no clue what these affect in gameplay. So we have the Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas, sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Oh. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Jeez, there's not really any, No, they're kind of all min-maxing from what it sounds like. But what I might do is I might go as the Thinker. There's probably someone watching this screaming at the screen about like what one you should pick and all that, but I think I'm gonna go with the Thinker. Because coming up with interesting facts and random shit like that just sounds like me. Just being like, hey yo, that's cool, but also did you know on this day so and so happened? The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. I don't know if I even read that correctly, but...
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay, I didn't know there was, voice acting.
Ever.
Yeah. Actually, no, I did. One of my mates did tell me that the voice acting is meant to be very good.
Never, ever.
What? Ancient reptilian brain. Simply keep on non-existent.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
It's fucking Austin Powers. Simply keep on
An
existing.
inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No. What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful.
Why is Rick Toffin speaking to me?
Surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Plunge back into the fathomless deep. Do I want to do? Oh. No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Let me go. Oh, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. What the fuck is happening? Sure.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. If you do, let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
So, did I kill myself? Is that what I'm getting from this? Wait, I did this to myself. Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care. I'm an idiot, brave idiot. I want to figure out.
Yes, your one disco mother.
I'm one disco mother or whatever. What the fuck? Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this juking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Yeah, sure. That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Please no, I changed my mind. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Mama.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Stench of liquor rises from your mouth. Okay. Help someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Sounds like a sick metal riff is what it sounds like.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor carriage.
Okay, so that's obviously from my thinker thing. Ah. I see, so I essentially drank myself to death, did I? Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out tape while the song was playing. Sorry, hold on. You're freaking giddy. Right. Sorry, I was making a lot of noise in the recording. I had to take off my crucifix. Hold on a second. As you can probably hear for yourself. Right. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Words fail to describe how rank the smell is in here. They should have sent a poet. Okay. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Liqueurs, sorry. Can't open that then. Wait, hey, you got trousers.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Wait.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Probably me. Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What
More
did this,
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go get that
Cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Oh yeah, I'm just a fucking analytic genius. Is that just gonna analyze the sampling again? Oh. Empty cassette case. Huh. Okay. I see, I see.
Hello, officer.
Chandler says it's March. The year is 51. 1951, presumably. But maybe not. There's something on the table. Money! Don't mind if I do. So, you call me officer, so presumably then I'm a policeman or a detective. Probably a detective by the way I'm dressed,
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Well, hey, I mean, not dress to impress and all that. It might be like a retro futurism type deal, so we might not be in 1951, but fuck knows. Gonna speak to you. Okay.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
What the fuck is that name? Clage Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The way they spell orange looks Dutch. Might be completely off with that, but...
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer, my military personnel. Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep walking.
No.
Seems perplexed by your question. And why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am or who I am. Or what a... Hubris kinema... Fuck me. Is... How do I know... How I know... How I... Jesus Christ. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. This a red check. Cannot be retired. 8% chance. Hell yeah. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
True, yeah.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. She nods.
You might not know where I am or who I am or what a Kupri enema is. Oh, I know what one sounds like. She nods. But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Fuck. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer in the law? Great question,
Don't
sure.
be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Fuck it. Go with the expression. Fucking mog her.
The words have already left
Shit.
your mouth.
Oh, sweet. Oh. I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
Nah, I don't want
Come
to.
on, man. Pretty please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you. Bye bye.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You're pretty, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. Superstar cop and I can no longer deny it.
That's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. I sincerely think I'm a superstar, it's a theory I'm developing.
I have
sure.
certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
I don't know. Okay. Well, that was a terribly awkward conversation. It's the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. And one fucking name in this game be easy for me to pronounce. Okay, oh, I have to click it, okay. Okay. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Swear to that, yep, okay, that definitely is a karaoke bar, right? Understand that. Perfectly fine. So is everything meant to look apocalyptic? Also, am I meant to have a shirt on? Summer door closed in the winter. Okay. That's just a mirror. Is it just going to tell me it's a mirror? Oh, it's a speaker. Huh. Hello, barkeep.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Oh god, I'm a retard. Am I just playing as an autist now? Okay. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Okay.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Insulindian Isola. Oh. Oh. Okay.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegosaurus Skua.
So we're in... oh my god, why am I blanking on the fucking name? We're in Indonesia, right? Or am I just being a spastic? Because as far as I'm aware, the Great Skua is a bird in real life. Fun fact, I think like a few of them have actually started to colonize Ireland, but don't know how the fuck that happened, but that's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors. where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay. Not a fan. Not a fan. And then the back. Okay, let me observe all these real quick. The soft part of the electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Menu has been wiped clean. Large water cooler. Okay, kitchen. So you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Okay, typical commie shit. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Right, grand.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for myself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Shit. Say nothing.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Must be some misunderstanding. You taking me for? No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What the fuck is the bit? I don't know. Yes. Yes, the police. I am aware. I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Nah, I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Right.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Well, but we have to preserve the crime scene, okay? We can't just go taking down bodies lynched on trees, you know. God, no professionalism.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, buddy, look, clearly at the 57th, we don't care about, you know, forensic evidence, but here at the 41st, we like to do things a little bit more professionally, alright? Anyway, what fucking bullshit. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? When I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going then. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Okay.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Fair. Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
Thank you.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
The fucking Victoria tutorial, or no, the Total War Napoleon fucking tutorial voice. Hello, lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Could I have just turned around and, like, said my name is Sweetie? Leave. It's not even worth discussing at the moment. What was that? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts a man's handwriting. Okay. There's at least a man and a woman working here. Talking. Okay, surely my ID is in the room. Surely. Kim tries not to look at the broken down bathroom door.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay. I was going to try and search. Oh.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
All on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay. Not that bad, Cam, now.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
Fair.
The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
I did it my way. I'm sorry for this.
No problem, officer.
No clothes or anything. Where the fuck is my shirt? Oh, there it is. There we go. Now I'm fucking dressed. Okay, but still, where the fuck is my badge? Oh, put the fucking thing back on. Right then. Okay, still cannot open that. And my badge is still not here. Okay. Right. Let's go report my fucking shit missing though. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Fair enough. Okay. A heap of snow mats in the wheelbarrow. So, this will be your vehicle. What? What the fuck is this, York?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Okay.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Of course.
In the cabin,
door.
you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Oh god, they're French.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
I'm in Delta 10, that's firewall here. It's the officer from 41 Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Oh god, they're all fucking French.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 1. I've got an urgent request, urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Just end the call. I need to report my badge mission.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's
10-4,
gone.
message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Alright.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Yeah, I'm gonna say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen, that's my fucking name, thank you.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective
Okay.
who would not use his badge.
Okay, I'm fucking... I'm glad I'm a know-it-all.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator. Come on, operator. Tell him to stop. Officer's lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can we just move on? I want to get reported and be done with it. Haha, officer's lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can't we just move on? I want to get reported and be done
10-4,
with
I
it.
hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Supercop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Enough with this now, I have other things to
Captain 9,
discuss.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to
New
hear.
heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh, shite. I don't have my gun.
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince him you didn't lose your gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon.
Shit.
Over.
It's gone, what can I say? Look, I don't have it already.
It's a single shot kill A9. An armistice to be precise.
It's a single shot armistice kill A9 over.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Are they gonna call out the other precinct uses that?
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Left his mama's. Oh, I left that as mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the firewalker.
He says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Disbelief in Vic Wimer's voice is overwhelming.
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him, man.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
And it's fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
10-10. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay. Just anyone. I think you should know that I can't remember
No
anything.
response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I really don't remember anything that was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
I'm completely lacking basic information, even when it's a medical situation. I'm completely lacking basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Alright, so what should I concentrate
Try
on?
work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
I'm afraid it's a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
Okay.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Nah,
The
forget it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I don't remember a
Maybe
single
you
thing.
can tell me what you do know, to help me narrow it down a bit.
A young woman told me that a mercenary had been hanged. That's
Then
all.
you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yeah, that sounds
3
good.
days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Actually, now that I think about it, he's French as well.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing
Oh, it's
level
fucking right, it was a
between the
lynching.
local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Does the briefing say who the victim
A
was?
security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just
Okay.
hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
And who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
And why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay. And the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Oh god, are we all commies? Oh no, Citizens Militia, oh god.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
I'd imagine so. Of course, yes, I understand everything now.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Don't you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Fucking... You know what I'm in on, retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Alright.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I need for now. Okay. Let's go. So it's out back. Presumably up here. Let's go see this body. Hey, you little shit. Fuck off.
Kuno's got this.
Boy throwing the rocks at dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Fair.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Alright then. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Is there like a sensor? Voiceover mode psychological. What the fuck is psychological voiceover mode? Is there a... Also, why is anti-aliasing off? Oh no, there we go. Why was that censored? Like, why have the dialogue in the game if you're then just going to censor the dialogue? Oh. Hold on. Okay, well, I just looked up why things were censored in dialogue and I almost had the game spoiled for me, so that was interesting. Love that. Right, faggots love it in the dick, or whatever the fuck it says.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Oh, I thought we were asking about the slur, but anyway. Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
You kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Who is this other fucking mystery child and where the fuck is she? Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what...
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Can I fucking kick this kid in the teeth or something? You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Might have questions there. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Why points to chest?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person, distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts in the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. I really want to I really want to punch him though. You high right? You high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, his eyes bulging out of his sockets, rolling hardly on the windows.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Okay, now can we punch him?
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Comes the ocean bubbling somehow. Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass!
Tears of joy and sweat, smelling of laundry detergent. Alright, you know what, fuck it. Punching a little faggot. That sorts that issue up.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
What?
I think we can have a normal conversation now. Am I right, Kuno?
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Kim.
Okay, pig.
He's no longer wearing his demonic grin. Something happened. The punch made him calmer.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
Oh yeah, I can fucking tell that.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Oh, Christ. Okay. The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions, like a cop.
Sick. Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know
Kuno
anything.
knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how it got up
Probably
there?
climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see
You
that
heard
happening?
Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City? Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've a city to burn.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Fair reference. Okay, about the dead body.
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you mean.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
So they don't censor faggery or faggoty, whatever the fuck they said. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about
You're
something else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
You're fucking testing mine. I tell you what. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. No shit. Its ladder is rickety but still climbable. Someone's trying to grow herbs. Let's get
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Endurance. Let go of your nose without throwing up. God, what is that? Sorry, gotta get my voice acted out. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
I don't know what. What's this? Ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Okay, cheers. Uh-huh. Footsteps.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
I don't know why I said
Anywhere
steps.
from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
An exact count.
Maybe
Go.
more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
How more?
5. Another standard work boot. Steel. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good at saying.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Okay. Continue.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Okay.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Okay. Let me make sure. Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
Could be a kid.
How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't know.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilograms imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Very possible.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. The driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I think that one works a bit better, alright. Not thoughtful. I thought it was thinking the exact same thing. Not thoughtful.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
All very true. So what do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what I thought.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Yes.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through it all. How much else we can do right here? Okay, we're just gonna have to knee of them. Okay. Inspect. Okay, we have to inspect the victim's body. Alright. Time to get used to the smell.
There he still is. Look.
Okay, fair enough. You'll have to cut it down somehow. Or wears a crown on a ribbon below it. A light above descending.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the
You don't
fence.
want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Okay then.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Nope. Hold on, my dog's barking. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, no, my dog was barking, going a bit schizo as usual. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Okay. Then I climb over into this? No?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly.
Bastard.
Well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. It's
this?
nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago. He thought it would last forever, hence the name Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Nah, what's new? Okay. Need to figure out a way of taking the body though. That's just he's just
there. He still is.
Endurance.
Looking. The smell is repulsive.
Try to walk away. Never mind then.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Hey, I might sober up though a bit.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Keep it.
Lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thank you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell. Unlike you.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
That's the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
I see. Right. What objectives do we have? Inspect the victim's body, track down your badge, track down your gun. Okay. And a brief day. Facing competition. Interview cafeteria manager. Okay. Let's try and get that ammonia, then it might help us deal with the corpse. On the east side of town, huh? Okay. Hello.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Not really. I'm good, cheers. Goods from Larry Lopez relay, leisure the surroundings. Okay, can't go that way. No, I did see the monument down there is gonna blown to shit. Rusty magazine, okay.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Yeah,
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover color, two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
What about all that? Forget about all that. What this is? What? This is fashion police feature. I'm not going mad. That's not how you say that, right? I'm not even interested in that magazine. I don't know why I asked about it. Forget about all that. What this is. Fashion police feature.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this?
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Nah, come on, just having a chat. Jesus.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Okay.
The tin machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Okay.
Welcome to Frit. Feel
What's that magazine she's reading?
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Do you have any... Do you have any ammonia for sale?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
Yes. What we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Thank you. How do I view the fucking medicine cabinet? Oh, there we go.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have nosafed, duramine, magnesium, and hypnogamma.
What do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
I see, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't have enough money.
Yes?
Okay. What am I meant to do then? I don't have any fucking money for it. Okay. Protest, I assume. Irish permanent student, not the store booze. Okay. I might just have to ask this lady about it. Pigs go home. Okay.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Yeah, you sound
We don't
surprised.
see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Oh. I have some
Of
questions for
course.
you.
What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
Oh.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Thank you.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Nah. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Oh. Very helpful. The fucking one person here that's very helpful. So can I like use it or?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
No, for fuck's sake, man. So how the ammonia did not help at all.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
You couldn't do this shit, man? Oh, Christ. Can we do something else? I think I'll do it without me. I just can't keep it down. I can't keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Do it without me, I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over,
About
go
time.
to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
My
Give it half
fucking
an hour.
mind palace.
Get yourself together. Then come back and have...
Okay. These my thoughts. A volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is a part. Oh, okay. Your shit is a part, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. And we can internalize it. Oh. Okay. Right. Interview the cafeteria manager, fuck it. Give us something to do in the meantime. Oh wait, that's Snoria. Don't worry, we'll solve this fucking eventually, I hope.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
Based?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
What the fuck does homosexuals have to do with that? Okay. The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Something tells me it may have been a better time, given the current state of things. Oh.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
I'm going to discard that thought. A more pressing matters to attend to.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41... Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Oh, me? Right then, questions.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away into a small pocket. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Oh, Christ. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Are you the... That sounds like a spasticated question. We know he's the fucking bartender. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Alright, that's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed. Fuck it.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
What the fuck? The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both?
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
Did I fucking die? So worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I'm doing fine.
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
Then the whole woman appears out of the blackness.
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
I won't pay for that window. Oh.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
I'm a fucking master negotiator.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow? The exact street? Yeah, could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, exact number, and a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Gone some long way home. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Internalize that shit.
Yes?
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely.
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
No Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Simple or not, I'm a bitter man. The years have taken their toll.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime.
Oh yeah, this is what fucking peak prime looks like.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Oh. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Your eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Sure, it's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
And go.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
I see.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's every democracy, but anyway. If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Huh. What is this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But... no, I'm not gonna say that one. What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Alright. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Okay. Fair enough.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Okay. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
It was likely my body had a will of its own. I I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
Right, well, I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Okay. Very nice. Okay, for damages, who made the call, reporting the crime. Get reality low though. Okay. What you give me then? A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape is closed slides, a kind expression adorning the face. Seems to be meditation. And the lieutenant's handkerchief. Okay. I'll tell you what. Now that I have gotten my shish to unbelievably volumetrically dense levels, I will have to leave the episode there, because the recording is dragging on a little bit. But, never fear. Join me again the next episode, where we will, hopefully, God willing, get to the bottom of this case and figure out why there is a corpse and why there is foul-mouthed children pegging it with some stones. Hopefully. I can't say I have high hopes for Mr. Not Dick Mullen here, but we'll have to see for ourselves. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in this episode, the first episode of Disco Elysium. I do quite like the game. Seems very interesting. I haven't played a whole lot of these kind of games before, but I'm all about the detective vibe. I love that. So, promising. But, again, thank you very much. YouTube shill time. Subscribe, comment, like, whatever. Dislike it if you don't like it. Comment if you'd like me to try anything different, any games, whatever. I'm open ears. Sorry about that, I got interrupted while I was trying to say goodbye. Anyway, whatever, most of that's usable. I don't care. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode, fellas. Schlan live. Thank you. Goodbye.